However, after saying what I said at the end of last episode, which was a very, very frustrating episode, we know if we lose in Germany today, this save will be over for the foreseeable future. It'll probably turn into another mess situation like last year where we had a about 3-4 month break of mess, came back and then won the Champions League. Here would be a little bit more work than what Mess was. Mess was just that first season back. We won it. We went ballistic. Here, however, just it is what it is. Look, we can look at this two ways. We can look at this as we are so unlucky to be only on 5 points. How the hell are we on 5 points only? We can be cursing, upset, whatever. Or we can say, you know what, we win both games, even though both away from home, and we do get through the group. If you didn't see last episode, we lost 2-1 to Juve in a very tight game that filled us full of confidence before we led 2-0, 3-1, 4-2 against Juve. Juve scoring in the 89th minute from a long-range hit that should never just go in, but it does. But more importantly, Wirtz missed the penalty at 4-2, scored 29 goals this season now. That is correct. He scored 29. It's another one of those games where it's just like, are you serious? We copped a bit of bullshit again in the Champions League. You're leading again. Yeah, not a problem. How many times early on in our Champions League or European life that we would let in a game, we would go part the bus, we would concede, and then the time that I go, no, I'm going to stay on the front foot and attack, we concede. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. We also remember, obviously, Leipzig, and the first time we played them at home, their goal was offside. They also got a penalty that was never a pen. We've had so much. More and more bullshit that Leipzig found 2 goals in the second half to overturn Sporting's deficit. It would look not as bad if Leipzig drew, or if they drew. It's the same sort of situation. If they lost, all of a sudden, we feel a bit better about it. In saying that, we should be out the group no matter what. In terms of third. That's not the goal, though. I've already had a stint in the Europa League last year. Some people in my chat saying, yeah, but you probably could win the Europa League. Well, no, because we're going to make the quarterfinal again, and we'll run into the likes of Chelsea again, because the game never gives me an easy draw. So for me, I'm sick and tired of the game giving me shocking Champions League draws. How we're not a third seed, I do not know, right? I'm annoyed at the fact that no matter how well I build a system or how well to get a team to play together, that when it comes to the Champions League, we get FM'd out of it all the time. And even if we do get through the group, we're going to go and run into another big name first round knockout stage. Even when we top the group, we still ran into Dortmund. So I've had enough of the game in this save specifically. Just do my head in. So I've put the challenge out there to the boys. It's win this. Doesn't matter how you do it. Draw this game, win against Sporting, get through the group because Juve beat Leipzig on the final day in Germany. Great. Win both games, get through the group. Great. I don't care how it is, get through the group. We get through the group, it's going to be continuous SFB action. If we don't win this game here, we lose this game, or we lose against Sporting and Leipzig get a point or a win after we beat them here, whatever. We finish third in the group, right? We don't come out of the group. That will be the end of the save for the foreseeable future. There'll be a new save on the channel for you guys on YouTube. These will come out sporadically once every blue moon until it's all caught up. But the last year of this save has just been dreadful. Apart from us going undefeated in the league, we have had a dreadful time of it. Been sacked as Denmark manager because we've got FM by Northern Ireland, right? We've been, FM'd a couple of times here in the Champions League already. We were going FM'd last year in the Champions League. It's time to just get in and get out and just, we'll see how things go. Anyway, your team here, after we come back up, after a couple of draws to Juve and the loss to Juve, we eventually beat OB. We won 10-0 in the cup against some amateur side, and we just won in the league against Bromby with a rotated team. We've got Munizaga, Tremble, Sanchez, Bloom, Neff. Ripper's playing because I prefer to have the creativity. Today's not a day for Horn to go and win the ball. Today's a day to just score goals. Orbres, Jefferson, Penner out wide. Wirtz is starting because he's got 28 goals this season, not 29, and Lars is alongside him. Look, it's all about us winning this game of football. Win this game of football. All of a sudden, my morale goes from being down here. My tolerance for this save and getting dicked around goes from being down here to all of a sudden, you know what? No, we got Sporting on the final day. We should beat them. We should be through the group. But who knows how we go? And let's see how we go. Anyway, defenders go. I have faith in all of you. We're going to go out there against a Leipzig side that hopefully we are going to be okay against. Already, straight away, Thomas has been dropped. That is probably a good thing for them because we know how bad he plays. Kaneko made a mistake for the goal first game out. Garcia is playing again. Charles is playing again. Kayat is playing again. He looks unreal. Cass is playing again. Tom Till, I don't think played the last time out. Wonder Kid looks unreal. Christian playing again as well. Amos, he did not play. I know he played. I don't remember if he played or not last time. Anyway, he looks very good. Pierre played last time out. Philippe is unbelievable. He's elite. And this guy's playing up front. And the Turkish striker is very good indeed. But he's not Thomas, which is good. Alex Thomas again on the bench. Linus on the bench. Tuta is on the bench, but he can change a game. Zanoni, he played last time out. I remember that. He's not playing. So right winger for right winger there. The 17-year-old looks pretty decent. And Yules is someone I will scout, but he doesn't look that great. Look, knowing how well we can play, I believe we can do a job. I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility we win. It's more the fact that the match engine foot manager allow us to win. Here we go. It is Leipzig in the white. We're in the black. I'm going to let my dog in because she just come back from doing pee-pee outside. Come on, G-Dog. And let's go win a game of football, up. Let's go win a game of football. Champions League blaring around here at Leipzig. Leipzig know they win a game at home here. They are through the group. They also know if they draw, all they need is a point against Juve and they're through. They know if they lose, though, it's in our hands. And it is in our hands. 2 wins and we're through the group. Anyway, Ripper, Bull, Penner. He's been in good form playing out wide and he comes inside and he looks for Wirtz. Sobby off the bench is someone that can change the game. Wirtz looks for Lars. Early chance here, Lars. We're 1-0 up. We led against Juve, at home and we're leading away from home against Leipzig, which is massive. We have history against Leipzig, We've beaten Leipzig at home, but we haven't beaten them away, I don't think, when we had them in the group. Unless we had them in the group the second time around, we've beaten them home and away. I can't remember. Anyway, Wirtz, great ball through. Lars finishes, and it's 1-0 inside 10 minutes. It's a calming start. It puts us in pole position, which is second, not first. But it puts us second here with a chance to go down to the final match day with it in our hands. Anyway, ball out. Should have been picked off, really. That really should have been picked off there by Jefferson. And now they're in again. Munizaga, what a save. Something we've lacked of late is a keeper making a big save. Juve, in the end, scored 4 chances, 4 big moments. On a different day, Munizaga would have made a couple of saves. Important to note, Munizaga made a massive save against Leipzig with 10 minutes to go as well in the first match day. So he does get some credit from me as well. Fully fit Albrecht as well is always important. As it stands, we're currently second in the group. And we would actually know that if we lost on the final day and Leipzig drew, we would get through on the results against teams as well. Important to remember that. But in the end, Phil, ball in, cleared away by Sanchez, and Cass now on it. We can't afford to lose today. That's the thing. If we lose today, we are out. We win today, it is okay. A draw, and it would go down to the final day. Philippe's effort blocked, falls back to him. Neff heads away. Jefferson's got time to turn. He's not been at his best of late. And that's a very poor ball from Jefferson. Frank has been in great form, it has to be said. Anyway, Angus Smith, ball to Garcia, headed back to Angus Smith, looking there. Bloom punts it to nobody. This is their highlight. We've given the ball back to him 5 or 6 times. Never mind, Albrecht wins it back. And away he goes, the Colombian, on a run from his own half. Keeper comes, keeper's beat. It's 2-0. And look, we led 2-0 against Juve, and that game finished 4-4. So it's not over and done with here. But we had 2-0 up against Leipzig, and that's exactly the spot we need to be in. Albrecht goes on a run, picks it up in his own half. Keeper came to meet him, and Albrecht finishes calmly into the bottom bin. Highlight again. Cleared away by Sanchez. Wirtz doesn't win, falls to Penner, and we're on the break here again. Penner now goes with Wirtz. Still going. Wirtz goes for goals. Good save by Kanenko. Wirtz, a man in form. It has to be said, man is in great form. Just doesn't score there. Anyway, Jefferson now goes short into Penner. Penner now can whip a ball. Oh, Ripper, what a save from Kanenko. And if it wasn't for the Leipzig keeper, we would be 3 goals up at a minimum. Another highlight here from the corner. 27 minutes played. Penner now. Ball whipped in. Throw in. We're good from a long throw, but I doubt this is going to be a highlight here. And it's not. We've been the better side here, 30 minutes played, but we're only 2 goals up to show for it, which is still good enough. In the end... What's the penalty for? Is it going to be a penalty? Okay, what for? What's the penalty for? Apparently Yana Smith was pushed. I don't know where he is here. No one's pushed. All 3 of them are jumped. They're saying that Yana Smith was pushed in that. It was a 2v1. He's never getting there, and he wasn't pushed. Football Manager, man. It's not a pen. You know when it's a pen. Woody Zaga make a save? Nah. Goes under him. Just like that 2-1. It's another one of these moments where Football Manager goes, Champions League game? Oh yeah, we'll make sure that it's difficult for you. Stupid, man. It's never a pen. All three have jumped, all three have missed the ball, and they've peeled a penalty somehow. You know in the match engine, you see the push. They usually go down to the ground. Anyway, Ripper wins the ball back. Lars now. Like, no matter what we do, we just always concede. Wirtz doesn't win that, and now they're going on the break again. Campagnolo, well done, Sanchez, does well. Back to Munizaga. You know, Dorado made a penalty save against Juve. I've seen my goalkeepers in 13 seasons make 3 saves from live play. Not including anything else. Anyway, Wirtz, box, cuts it. Lars, oh, he missed it. Jefferson has been in poor form and he finishes and it's 3-1 now. We're back to a 2-goal lead. This game is reminding me of the Juve 4-4. 3-1, 35 minutes played. Unlike Juve, though, I feel like that we matched Leipzig a lot better. Juve just world class. In the end, Jefferson just should have knocked it in, didn't? In the end, Jefferson. Bang. 3-1 and away we go again. 40 minutes played. 3-1 to the good. Time ticking here. Unlike the Juve game, I'm not going to time waste here before half-time. Into the dressing room we go. I'm delighted with the performance. Start the second half. If we get to the 65th minute and it's still 3-1, I will move into a 4-2-3-1 and just kind of sit off and just try and keep the ball a little bit more. Saying that, 4-1 would be massive. Ball back stick. Sanchez doesn't win. Where's my penalty? Everybody jumped. There must be a pen. Tremble now. Ball out to Penner. Good touch from Penn. Beats his man. Ball in. Albrecht efforts blocked in the 6-yard box. Juve are beating Sporting, which all but seals them finishing top of the group, which was a foregone conclusion. In the end, we are ticking away here. 3-1 to the good. Time still ticking. I don't want to really make a change because it's ticking so much. 4-1 and it's game over. I am going to make a change after this highlight unless they score from it. In the end, it's our ball here. Bloom now. Neff. Penner. Still going, Penn. Ball in. Wirtz should have... Why did he not just shoot? If they now score down the other end because Wirtz is not shot, I am done with this. Jefferson, ball, Wirtz knocks down Lars, doesn't beat a man, falls to him though. Still going Lars, game over. Game over. Seal it up. Seal it up. Seal it up. How Lars still had the ball with 3 defenders on him, I do not know. It is 4-1. Barring some drama here, it should be all she wrote. Tremble, froze, to no one in particular. Cleared away. Like, we need numbers behind the ball here. Like, people need to be behind the ball. If we concede 3 goals from here, I'll be livid. Nuremberg fires over. I'm making one last change here. There's a few legless boys here. Ripper for Albrecht. Albrecht can play that role short. And I'm doing that. And I'm getting Rory Henderson in there. Ball winning midfield and defend. Yeah, that's better. Free kick here. We shouldn't be losing this one. Ives going to come in for Tremble, by the way, with minutes to go. Need the pace. Jefferson hits the free kick. Doesn't even bother me. Time ticks. They've gone into a bit more of a narrower system. But we've won this game. Wowzers. When push came to shove, fake Leo Anderson for the follow. When push came to shove, and when I said this would be the last episode of the save if we don't get out the group, we have gone to Leipzig and won 4-1. Wow. That puts us second, ladies and gentlemen. That puts us second in the group. That is massive. We now know with a win against Sporting, in Sporting, we are through. A draw against Sporting would not be enough if Leipzig were to win. Important to know, if Leipzig don't win against Juve, they can't get out because results against teams say that we're better than them. As you can see, here's Ibra at foregone conclusion, right? All we need was a Fred and the save. We should have done that more often. I'm enjoying FM now because I had a crash yesterday. I lost 5-1. Now we started 1-3-1. That's unreal. That's the best. Leipzig, right? If we lose to Sporting and Sporting, who have not got a point at all in the group, right? And Leipzig were to draw against Juve, we'd be on 8 points, but our results against teams is better that we would be through. We also have a better goal difference than them as well, so it doesn't matter there, right? If Leipzig were to win, we have to win as well, right? If Leipzig win, we have to win. Because if we draw, Leipzig win, Leipzig go to 10 points, we go to 9 points, game over. We know if we just beat Sporting in Portugal, we do get through the group and the save survives, which is great. You know, I did this at Mess, and in the end, Trincano hit a long-range hit from outside the box that was unreal to save the save. The boys may have just gone out against Leipzig and saved the save. And there we are. In the end, there we go. Lars, unbelievable. Save the game. And we are going to see you guys for Sporting, where we can go and hopefully get a win. You got to remember, first time we played them had 24 shots, only scored 1 goal, 1-1-0. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Hopefully we go there to Portugal, we win, and we're through the group, and we'll see what we're going to get in the first knockout round of the Champions League. Welcome back, YouTube. Match Day 6, Champions League, Group H. We have Sporting on the final match day. Sporting yet to have a point. They've only scored 3 goals. 2 against Juve, to be fair to themselves as well. We also know Leipzig play Juve with nothing for Juve to play for. Now, important to note, that's in Germany. Leipzig, if they're ever going to do anything against Juve, will be in Germany. But the scenario is as simple as this. We match Leipzig's result, we're through. If we lose and Leipzig draw, we go through on better results against teams than goal difference. We will be through yet again. But we do have a better results against teams as we draw and then beat Leipzig in Germany. Right. The only way Leipzig go through is if we draw and they beat Juve, or we lose and they beat Juve. Leipzig have to win in Germany for anything to be live. We know if we win today, we do go through no matter what anyway, as we will be on 11 points. Now that should be the plan. Hopefully we will be okay here. In terms of the league, another very disappointing 0-0. It just happens randomly in the league. Like last year we drew 8 games out of nothing. We had 18 shots, 7 on target, and somehow nothing went in after we just smacked 4 past a Leipzig side in Germany. So it makes no sense. And we slapped 4 past Lindsby like it was no tomorrow as well. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Wirt's still up to 30 goals this season, and Wirtz, of course, is going to play this game here. I've got my dog on my lap as well, as she just wanted to come and say hello. Our game here, though, is just very simply put. We do have an injury. Abad was going to play the last league game, and he just got injured. He's been growing so well, though, so it's a bit of a shame. He is looking unbelievably good. I cannot wait to see what this guy looks like at 21 years of age. Hopefully, though, we will be okay. Munizaga is in goal. Tremble. Sanchez playing with Not, but should be all right with Bloom and Eugene Neff. Horn in the middle is going to start over Ripper, who's not 100% fit. Penner and Jefferson either side, with Orbreast, with Lars and Wirtz together as well. I just think that we should be winning this game fairly easily, and hopefully we will. And I think we will be a-okay here as well. Going to go into there. Score predictions here, boys. We know that we can, do a job here pretty well, but we also know that we have the potential to get FM'd. And if we get FM'd, like we did against Northern Ireland in the Champions League, in the Euros, we will be hopefully okay here. Sorry, my dog just nearly fell off my lap. Don't do that. JS reckons we win 5-0. Now, look, we pumped them when we played them last time, so hopefully we'll pump it again. In terms of the team, Jamie Harris is in goals. The Canadian's the backup keeper, so kind of sums it up too. Their form's a lot better since when we last played them as well. Zorio, I think, played last time. Diego Almeida played last time. Maroro is also not bad as well. Flavio Ramos is the overly great. They have rotated, I think, here. Emmanuel Martin is playing again, which is fine. Romeo is not the greatest. Like, you look at this Sporting team, you're like, they're not overly great. They've rotated here. Roberto is pretty good. We do struggle against 4-4-2, it has to be said. Thiago in there. Semedo is okay. Like, yeah, we should be winning this game here. Should is the key word, but you never know indeed. Anyway, We just need to keep one eye on what happens in Germany there with Leipzig, of course, and one eye that happens here. If we just go out there and do our job, isn't that right, Cheeky Dog? We go out there and do our job, we will hopefully win this game fairly comfortably, and with my assistant on my lap, it'll be really good to see. You've got to love YouTube episodes with your dog on your lap. Isn't that right, Mr. 17-year-old? Anyway. Pre-match here, we of course are ahead by a point. We walk out into Sporting's stadium here. They're in their famous hooped green and white. We are of course in the straight SFB white. We are potentially 90 minutes away from being FM'd out of the entire save and the save ending, but we're going on an indefinite break. But we're also 90 minutes away from qualifying for the Champions League first knockout round draw yet again. It's going to be hard for us to get past the first knockout round. I just don't want to spend back-to-back years in the Europa League. Anyway, Jefferson, big switch of play. Wirtz was offside. What a header, though. Even though he's offside, that is a bullet of a header from a guy that's only 5'11" and is not known for his headering ability. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. I think Wirtz actually has really good headering ability. Michael Oliver is going to rule this out. We know it's offside. The flag went up straight away anyway. We didn't even need to check VAR, really. He was off by a mile. As you can see, a mile. That was big enough. It was big enough to tell. Wirtz has got 15 headering, doesn't he? He does. For a guy that's not known for his aerial reach, he does have a very good headering ability. Anyway, as things stand right at the minute, Leipzig do need to find a goal in Germany to put us into third of the group. Paddy Horn now chips one away, only as far as Martins. Evora Pereira has got numbers, but he played one backwards to Osorio. Can we force Osorio maybe a bit long and direct? We don't. And they keep it again, Martinez. They've got some decent footballers out there, but I think we've got the better squad to boot, and we should be winning this game. Anyway, ball goes back again. Osorio now. Good press from us, but they're playing through the press pretty well. And that's a decent ball to Evora. Munizaga would have to be alert and makes a massive save. It could have been 1-0 Porto. Sporting. Been saying Porto all day because we're talking about Porto and Juve. And Juve in our group. And since that moment, I've said Porto all day in today's stream. No disrespect to Sporting, obviously. And yeah, it would be nice if we could just go win this game of football now, right? Long throw. Tremble good at him, usually. So he goes short towards Penner. Falls to Horn. Tremble now can whip here. So he goes back to Horn. Tremble again. Back to Horn. Tremble back in space and play it between themselves. Now it's a good ball in. No, it's not. And it's a chance of them on the break. And Pereira now. And I tell you what, I don't know what it is about a 4-4-2 against this system, but maybe it's because it's two up front. We don't generally play particularly well against it. Well, we did against Sporting last time, yet we just scored one goal. We never get as good of results. Anyway, Jefferson beating his man. Ball in's blocked. Whose highlight is this? Because we've had the ball twice now, and 2 clearances have come away. Horn now on the ball. Finds Penner in room and space and time. Finds Lars, touches into Jefferson, through the keeper and in. It is 1-0, and we have 1 foot through into the knockout rounds here of the Champions League, which if we do make it, which we should from here, really, you will see that in this episode at the end like you normally would anyway. Anyway, Lars, Jefferson, ball through, Harris, 1-0, no dramas. Anyway, Osorio finds Pereira. Osorio again, Martinez into Pereira. Martinez, Osorio. They're keeping it very well in a 4-4-2, to be fair to them. We only managed to score 1 against them last time out as well. Osorio again, Bull. They are playing unbelievable. For a team that's not overly great, they are playing unreal football. Pereira, that deserves a goal. Munizaga, what a save. Sporting have come out here and gone, they don't look like a team that should be on 0 points in the league, in the Champions League group stage. We can't get near them. We can't get a press near them, nothing. Martinez, Ramos, away we go. They are dominating the ball against us as well. Ball in, cleared away. We're good on the break and Albrecht is on it. Still going with Albrecht. Lars. Wirtz in the inside. Wirtz with a chance for 2. Scuffs his line. Something that I haven't really done too much of. I'm switching into the 4-2-3-1 here. Wirtz in the hole, Lars up top, Penner and Jefferson either side. Just going to switch into that for the next 10 minutes or so and try and get into halftime here at 1-0. Let's try and get some possession in this game of football. Dressing room here. Delighted with the performance so far because it would put us through. I'm actually going to swap these two around and get it like that. Yeah, and I'm going to get Lars as an inside forward on attack, and I'm going to get Jefferson as an inside forward on the other side as well. Just Sporting have looked good. They've commanded my respect now. And with that respect, I'm now just playing for a 1-0, 1-all sort of result here. Playing the 4-2-3-1. Not saying that we can't score in it. Oh, my God. Yeah, if that's going to happen, my God. Ball goes long. Avora's in again. What a block by Sanchez. We've been... How this game is 1-0 and we are not behind is ridiculous. The chances they've had have been crazy. Ball gets headed away. Can we deal with the highlight, please? We have not played well at all. Orbrecht now. Got numbers either side. Lars on the break. Gets there first. No, he doesn't. Is that the highlight? It's not the highlight. Sanchez heads. Jefferson now. Long highlight this one. Orbrecht. Wirtz in the hole. Can play in the hole fairly well. That's poor, man. This highlight is not ending, man. Evora again. Getting boxed. Don't bring him down. Blocks. Cleared. Neff. Falls to him again. Cleared again. Fuck me. Just, can someone calm this fucking game down? Sorry, cheeky dog. I'm getting agitated now. Leipzig are winning. Leipzig are winning, so we have to win. Yes. Wait, am I 2 points clear of them and 1 point clear of them? Can't remember now. I'm mentally blanking. Leipzig are beating Juve 1-0. We're 1 point clear, so a draw for us and a Leipzig win would see Leipzig through. Leipzig are winning. Cancel. Everything cancel. It's still 1-0 at the minute. We can go back to it if we need to. Horn's looking a little bit dead out there too. Time ticks. Highlight. Leipzig are beating Juve in Germany, and if we concede a late one here to Sporting, we are in danger. We need a second. But at the same stage, the 4-2-3-1 gives us our best chance of holding on for 1-0. Wirtz now, inside Penner. Finds Lars. Overlapping runs here. Orbrecht now. Horn, Lars. Moving around nicely. Still Lars. Still Lars. Jefferson. Horn. Has to be our chance here. Fullbacks are wide. We're not getting it wide to him at all. Horn chips. Eventually to Tremble, who now can whip one. Puts his foot on it. Back to Paddy Horn. Orbrecht. Someone has to play a killer ball here. Now they're on the break. Now they're on the break. They're on the break. This is ridiculous, man. Had the ball. Should have whipped it everywhere. Evora coming in. Tight angle. Munizaga saves. Cleared by Orbrecht. Oh, my God. Sobe into here. Do that. Do that. Trying everything to get home here. Time ticks. A late goal for Sporting and we are out. We need to see Juve score. It's another highlight. I don't want to see him, man. It's our ball. We're still on a positive system. So we should be able to build up and score. Orbrecht now. Horn. Orbrecht. Paddy. Lars. Wirtz. Lars. Sobby. Frank. Chance. Game over. We're into the next round. Oh my God. Everybody breathe. What a team goal to win it. Sporting came and played unreal, and they really deserve to be in the lead. We've been super lucky. The 4-2-3-1 has done well. You just knew that if we stayed on the 4-1-3-2, we're conceding today. And in the end, we stayed on the 4-2-3-1 after switching to it, and we've got a second. Leipzig is still beating Juve at the moment. Sporting need to score 2 goals against me now to send me out. And there's a highlight here, which is not good. Can we get on the ball, please? Tremble. Orbrecht. Still going with it. Sobby now. Still going Sobby. Yeah, that's a good highlight. Don't worry. Let's get Ripper in for Horn as well. Like for like here at the minute as well. And there we are. Done. Time ticks away. We are... Well, the highlights... Technically, if they went on the break and scored, there's enough time. Anyway, Wirtz somehow misses the chance to kill the game off completely. And there is a highlight with 10 seconds left. All right, we're not conceding 2 in 10 seconds. So it's all but over. And we are going through to the next round of the Champions League. We did it the hard way, man. We did it the hard way. Just imagine if we beat Juve. We could have topped the group. In the end, Ripper now, Orbres, Lars, good ball to Sobby. Can beat a man and does. Sobby, this is why we bring him on for, because he's so quick late doors. Tackle comes in for a corner. And Sobby's come on and looked really good and really lively when he's come on too. Frank now, with a chance to whip one in. Late doors. Time waste a bit, which is perfectly fine. And we are going to be through. Sobby now to Frank. Into Wirtz. It's all over. It's a 2-0 win. We got exactly what we wanted. Came back into the game, but somehow Sporting did not score tonight. We got to thank our keeper, Munizaga. We got to thank the back four, and we got to thank a little bit of slice of luck, because we really probably deserved to concede here. In the end, we did enough. We did what we needed to do, which was just get through. Leipzig did beat Juve in Germany. We had to win. We did win. Sporting finished the group on 0 points. We get 11. Leipzig get 10. That draw against Leipzig, oh so important. The 81st minute save on match day 1 from Munizaga when Leipzig had a chance to win it and he put it onto the bar has probably got us through the group. On a different day, we would have beaten Leipzig at home. Their goal was offside. They had a penalty. It was never a pen, even though they missed. Right? So there's another 2 points there. That puts us equal points with Juve. If we just hold out against Juve, we top the group anyhow. Right? And yeah, really, on a different set of games, we've only lost 1 game this whole group stage, which would have been Juve away. And you can even claim we deserve to get a point out of that one. Look, promising sides that we got out of that group, because that was a tough group to get out of, but a very good group to get out of indeed. And look, we have the group stage draw on the 13th of December. You guys will see that in just a second, YouTube. We are through. The save has been saved in terms of, if we didn't get through there, it would have been an indefinite break. Would have probably played the save in my own time a little bit. But we would have taken probably like a couple of months break from just, focusing and playing SFB all day and all night when we get the opportunity to. Instead, we're through the group. We're going to go a million miles an hour again, and hopefully now we can push on, get a good draw, even though it's going to be hard to from second in the group, and maybe dream of making a quarterfinal of the Champions League. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for us to see who we're going to get in the first knockout round of the Champions League. We mercifully got there, and now we're going to be rewarded by finding ourselves a very hard tie. We do have no easy game there. Jeez. Right. Yeah, alright. Arsenal, Bayern, City, Spurs, Barca, Liverpool, United, Juve. All I'm going to say is we can't get Juve. And then outside of that, I don't particularly want anybody out of them. Bayern Munich is who I want. If I wanted to get a game which I think I could do something in, it's Bayern Munich. Because I think we can maybe do Bayern. Spurs made the final last year, JS, against Arsenal. And Arsenal won it in a penalty shootout and finished 0-0 after 120 minutes. I reckon we saw that on stream. You don't want Barca, you don't want United, you don't want Liverpool, because historically they're a lot harder teams to play against. It's a big cut hair from my cat. Jeez. But yeah, we're probably going out. All I want was we're going to be drawn at home first, so I'm just going to put an automatic draw, because there's not one team that I want. And in the end, no one of the unseeded teams is there. Napoli, Liverpool, which is a big one. Real Madrid come out against Man City. So City out, that's good. SFB are going to get Arsenal. Wow. Well, we're yet to play Arsenal. We got last year's champions in the group. Barca and Inter's a big one. United got an easy one. Juve got a pretty easy one. And Bayern should get past Sevilla. We got last year's champions Arsenal. They currently sit third in the Premier League. Yet to win the Prem. They finished 5th last year, but won the Champions League. You know, if we go back to the final and we go back to last year's final, let me go by last year's. So you can see Arsenal played Atletico and got through easy. Arsenal then played Man City and got through 2-1, 1-0 away from home in the second leg. Something tells me they're absolutely FM City there. In the semi-final, they got through on away goals against Inter. Spurs, Monaco, that's a really interesting Final Four, considering how the Champions League has usually been going. And then Arsenal beat Spurs in a shootout, like I remember. I tell you what, in terms of a champion, don't get me wrong, Arsenal, great side, you know, they've got great players, and I already know who this guy is because I played against him in international games, and he's unreal, right? Out of all things being equal there, I'm happy with that, because that is a very good draw. Anyway, from Damon and everybody else here, I'll see you next time, YouTube, because that was a very, 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 very good draw. And hopefully, we can maybe knock out last year's champions and get through to the next stage. Look, positives. Got through the group. Backs up against the ball. We did the job. Now, look. Last year's champions. Every time to test ourselves. It is time to do it now. And hopefully we will. Anyway, from Damon and everybody else here, I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.